today for the Bitcoin price. And guys, things are gonna get wild for Bitcoin and Ethereum much sooner than you might think, much sooner than I just thought when I woke up today. Let me talk about that. What I just found a few minutes ago here in my phone, like on the chart for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, it blew my mind, and I feel obligated to talk about that. No matter if people are gonna be laughing at me, I don't care about that. Let's go straight into the content. And if you appreciate these videos here on the sidelines, wherever I am, whenever I am, now here in this 200-year-old cottage house, really beautiful, like the video, comment down below, and of course, make noise for the algorithm. I will be going down and also, of course, also answer your comments. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. And if you know, you know, because I was posting that I opened new trades here also. The trade on Ethereum raking in $50,000 in a profit. The trade on Bitcoin raking in $100,000 in a profit. The old trade on Bitcoin, $2.1 million US, and the Ethereum trade, $250,000, $250,000 US in a profit. And all in all, I think overall, these trades are right now raking in $2.7 million US in a profit. People are saying, Chris, finally take profits. On two of those trades, I am going to take profits very soon. The very high leverage ones which I opened recently. That is not a position trade. I will talk about that a little bit later on. Now I want to talk about what I have found in the Bitcoin chart. And here you can see I am posting these trades in absolute real time. You definitely have to make sure that you follow me over on Twitter so you're not missing out on these things, because I'm not making 10 videos a day, but I'm making 10 or more tweets per day. So now let's talk about Bitcoin. What you can see here is, of course, the good old chart, which, I mean, that is not a surprise at all. We all know this. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Every single cycle somehow looks different, but also very, very similar. Now, what are the price targets? I mean, you all know my first price target was 39,000. I mean, we basically knocked that one out. And you already know also one of the old sayings on the MMCrypto channel is after the price target is before the price target. So we need to find the next price target for Bitcoin. Even though a retracement from here is not only possible, it is getting more likely as the days are passing. But the matter of fact is, now that the energy and the momentum has shifted, these retracements are not going to be prolonged retracements, not going to be very deep ones. They are going to be quite shallow. And the next price target is going to be knocked out rather sooner than later. So what is this price target? And before I talk about Ethereum and everything, I want to talk here about Bitcoin, because what you can see, I already said it, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. I want to pull out, especially on the weekly, this works surprisingly well, when I pull out this Fibonacci extension level. And you can see already we were hovering around for 2 weeks here at the 30, or like 1 week at the 38.2, 35,000. That was strong resistance. Now we broke it. So what would be the next price target? 47 to 49,000 US is actually the Fibonacci golden pocket. Will we face resistance beforehand? Are we going to go higher just like that and melt through it like butter? For sure not. But this is the next macro weekly price target for Bitcoin. And why am I so confident to say something like that? I mean, this is so far away, right? And of course, I'm not saying we are going to reach 49,000, 47,000 within November. Maybe that's something for like December, January. But hear me out. What you can see is every single cycle, if we are pulling the Fibonacci extension level from bottom to top, and we are measuring the extension, you can see we are getting very often a big spike all the way up to the Fibonacci extension level of the golden pocket here. You can see here, this is the golden pocket, the 61.8 to the 65. Right here, 14,000. We knocked it out, exactly. And if you say, hey, that is coincidence, you're just showing one example, go back. You can do this for every single cycle. Every single cycle, once we broke this yellow horizontal resistance, once we broke it towards the upside, you can see we every time are getting the first pump all the way into the golden pocket, getting a retracement afterwards, somewhere around the halving. Every time. Last cycle, the cycle before, which I'm just showing you right now, and even the first one here. I mean, You can't make it up, right? So this is definitely something to look out for. Here, of course, it's a very big wick. It depends on where you are putting it. But overall, roundabout, also here we are finding our first retracement, our first very big resistance right there. And afterwards, of course, south we go. So personally, I believe that, let me phrase this quickly here in words. I believe that 38,000 was the first price target. Yes, we can get a rejection. Yes, we can get a retracement from here. Eventually, these retracements are quite shallow. They are time-wise also not all too long. And once this retracement is over and weekends are flushed out, whether it's happening now or at a later point of time, I believe that the Fibonacci extension level of the golden pocket is a very likely price target for the next 3 months to come. And that is 49,000 US dollars, rather sooner than later. But I just don't want to be irrational or something, and I want to make sure that the expectations are set straight. So this is what I'm talking about. Also, by the way, I made a video with Michael Saylor yesterday. If we are getting enough likes on that video, I will release it much sooner than planned. And I want to tell you something. He has released things about Bitcoin and so on, which you will not expect. That is literally breaking news, which I am going to bring to you with this video. You can look forward to something because this is gonna be amazing. So now let's talk about Ethereum. And you guys know, I have here 2 trades on Ethereum open, one $50,000, one $250,000 US dollars in a profit. Why am I doing that? So let me go back here once again to the chart. What you can see, again, every cycle looks different, but somehow similar. We have, this is still Bitcoin. We have these horizontal resistances. If I were to go over to Ethereum, then you can see we are having something very similar here. And Ethereum just is about to break it. I mean, we need this Sunday close above the resistance, the horizontal resistance. If we are getting the Sunday close above 2,100 US dollars, this is for me confirmation that we are going to get a significant run of Ethereum towards the upside. And dear ladies and gentlemen, please do remember what I said in the video like 4 or 5 days ago when I was talking about Ethereum most likely going to outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'm bullish. Ethereum, I'm bullish. I'm just saying Ethereum is most likely going to outperform Bitcoin in the next few weeks. Can be wrong about that. And also yesterday, just a few days after I made that video, we had the BlackRock news that they are secretly filing for an Ethereum ETF. We already saw the effect of the Bitcoin ETF potentially here looming on the horizon for Bitcoin. Now Ethereum is on the table as well. Interesting times are about to come. And if we are getting this weekly close at 2,100 or higher, price target is 3,900 for Ethereum. And of course, if you want to be trading as well, I will leave you 60,000 US dollars in free bonuses down below. Bybit and BitGet, you choose it yourself. If you're on BitGet, try out Bybit. If you're on Bybit, try out BitGet. You get 60,000 US dollars in free bonuses. This is literally the highest bonus you can ever get anywhere. Down below, pin comment, video description if you're an experienced trader. If not, buy and hold. Beautiful. Enjoy the ride. But if you are, claim the bonus and trade these movements here with me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, bye-bye.